Hey everybody, so in this video I want to talk about the best Pokemon investments to make, which products we should be putting our money into, and this is going to be a deep dive into the data based on the past year on TCG Player, and just a couple things to point out before we get into this. Sets without a certain product are going to be marked as NA. So for example, when we look at booster bundles, everything from Battle Styles up to Astral Radiance did not have booster bundles, so again we can't really get data on that. And I think for the PC ETB, Battle Styles doesn't have one, so again, that was marked as NA. If there are multiple variations of a product, I only took the most expensive. So for example, if there's two versions of the PC ETB, I would just take the one that had the higher price. I didn't average them. Again, guys, like this took a few hours to get through, and I'm not feeling great today, so I kind of just want to get this out to you guys, give you some value, and then honestly, I'm just going to try and take most of the day off. And then final thing, Checklane blisters. I again just took the most expensive one, and I only took the one with one promo card. There are lots of Checklane blisters with more than one promo, like the three promo ones. So I ignored that. And again, we're only going from Paradox Rift to Battle Styles. The reason for this stuff before Battle Styles, I just don't think is super relevant. And then also Paradox Rift. Everything after that hasn't been out a year for the mainline sets. And we're not looking at specialty sets. We're not looking at 151, etc., because those don't have the booster boxes and certain other products. So for this, it'll just be Paradox Rift 2 Battle Styles. Let's get into it. We're starting with sleeve boosters. The price in February 2024 versus 2025, 311 versus 438. That's a 40.84% ROI. I'm not going to go through every single number individually. Hopefully you guys can see this. I'm just going to touch on the ones that I think are relevant. Obsidian Flames 45%, Paldea Evolved 80%. That's a big boy. Lost Origin, we saw 141.76% return. Fusion Strike 170.94%, and Evolving Skies 150.85% ROI over the past 12 months, according to TCG Player. This averages out for all of the sets at 76.46%. That's decent. It's not the best on this list, which we'll get into everything in a bit, and I'll say what products I think you should be putting your money into at the end of the video. But the things that I would keep an eye on, at least when we're looking at this data, look at Fusion Strike, look at Evolving Skies, pay attention to Lost Origin, these stronger Sword and Shield sets, and just see how these percentage returns track over certain products, right? So sleeve boosters, keep an eye on this one. Moving into the next product, 3-pack blisters. I don't like 3-pack blisters, guys. I've said it for years, and the data agrees with me, right? We see a 42.89% average ROI from Paradox Rift to Battle Styles. The best performing ones, Evolving Skies, 127.53% ROI. Fusion Strike, 85.38%. That's basically half what the sleeve boosters did. The Evolving Skies one with the Umbreon promo is still close, but again, it's still not even where the Evolving Skies sleeved packs are. So buying 3-pack blisters, you're just not getting the best return on your money, at least over the past 12 months. And then again, once you factor in shipping and just storage of all of these, everything's just a pain in the ass dealing with 3-pack blisters. So again, if you get a really good deal, like every product has a buy point. If you were offered Evolving Skies 3-pack blisters a year ago at $5 a piece, of course you're going to buy those, right? But when we're talking about market prices and where you should put your money, it's just normally not that great of an investment. Moving on, we'll look at regular Elite Trainer boxes. Paradox Rift, 66% return almost. Obsidian Flames with the Charmander promo, 118.4%. Which other ones do we have on here? Paldea Evolved, around 90%. Silver Tempest, over 90 as well. Lost Origin, over 100. Brilliant Stars is close to 90. Fusion Strike, 171, almost 172. Evolving Skies, 142. And as you can see, Fusion Strike and Evolving Skies, these percentage ROIs are fairly similar to their sleeved counterparts. So again, sleeve boosters and Elite Trainer boxes. Now, two products that give a fairly similar return on investment. And overall, when we look at the average, it's 89.77%. So more than double what 3-pack blisters have returned on average over the past 12 months. Now, moving into the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box exclusives, we do have some big hitters. For example, the Obsidian Flames PC version, 316% ROI over the past 12 months. The Paldea Evolved one, 216% ROI. SV Base, 128%. Outside of that, this is the Sword and Shield ones that don't have the promo cards. The Fusion Strike one has done very well, up 183%. And I think that in part is just due to Fusion Strike popping off. But the ones with really good promos like Obsidian Flames and Paldea Evolved, the Charmander and Pikachu with the new starters. Those ones have done great. Even I believe it's Koraidon or Miraidon, those ones have done fairly well. Also 128% return. Average ROI 123.25% there. Booster boxes, nothing too crazy here. Paradox Rift up 66%, Obsidian Flame 74, Paldea Evolved 85, SC Base 68, Silver Tempest 82, Lost Origin 134, Astral Radiance 71, Brilliant Stars 83, Fusion Strike 172, Evolving Skies 154, Chilling Rain 90%, and then Battle Styles almost 59%. So again, if you look at Fusion Strike and Evolving Skies, fairly similar to the regular Elite Trainer boxes and sleeve boosters. So if you're going to put money into products, I would be looking at booster boxes, Elite Trainer boxes, sleeve boosters, ignoring, and obviously PC ETBs moving forward, but ignoring 3-pack blisters. Also, the next product we're going to talk about, booster bundles. These haven't done as well as I thought they were going to do. And I should say average ROI for booster boxes before we go too far, 95.02%. Booster bundles, again, only a few. So Lost Origin, Silver Tempest, those in Sword and Shield had them, and then only a couple of the other sets have had these. So Paradox Rift, 84% return. Obsidian Flame 64, Paldea Evolved almost 67, 65 for base set almost, Silver Tempest almost 95, and then Lost Origin the big boy 132.5% return. Average ROI 78.38%. Not as good as something like ETBs, not as good as something like booster boxes obviously, or even actually that might outweigh sleeve boosters. What was the sleeve booster at 76%? So we are actually a tiny bit higher than sleeve boosters. Build and battle kits, again, this is one of the worst products. Nothing crazy here. Average ROI 58.76%. Fusion Strike 130%. Evolving Skies 138.02. That's still much lower than pretty much all of the other desired products like sleeve boosters, Elite Trainer boxes, and booster boxes. So avoid build and battle kits unless you're getting a very good deal. Checklane blisters is the final one. Again, another very bad product. Average ROI 40.53%. And yeah, just not much to talk about. Evolving Skies was the top return, 109.81%. Again, storing these and shipping these is brutal. Selling through them is also going to be a pain. You're going to have to sell so many in comparison to just one booster box or a couple ETBs. So factor in your time as well. And again, you're not even getting close to the same ROI. So not a great product there. Best performing product, PCTB is 123.25%. Checklane's 40.53% is the worst performing. The 3-pack blister is not far behind at 42.89%. Before I give my conclusion, guys, if you got some value out of this video, I'd really appreciate if you could subscribe to the channel. 61.7% of you aren't. So, if you're getting some value, I really would appreciate it. Thank you very much. What I want to conclude from this video, the PC ETBs going forward, the things like Obsidian Flames, Paldea Evolved, the ones that have very strong promo cards, that everyone loves, look at those as really good investments because they are outperforming booster boxes right now, and I imagine that is going to continue. It would be interesting too, and this is kind of, a new thought that I've had. If these promo cards are doing very well, Journey Together and having that box topper come in with that promo card, if they do get to a point where there is a Pokemon Center exclusive for that particular booster box, right? Like if the enhanced booster boxes are only through the Pokemon Center, which I don't think is the case, but if that ever does become the case, those could do very well, like better than the PC versions of the ETBs. So that's just something I'm thinking about in the future that could potentially happen. But for the Elite Trainer boxes, if it's got a halfway decent promo, it's just a no-brainer buy. When it comes to booster boxes, again, just continue supporting the best sets. Fusion Strike, Evolving Skies. Going into SV era, that's going to be our Surging Sparks, our Twilight Masquerade. Those are going to outperform everything else. You can put your money into the Elite Trainer boxes as well. Those, at least over the past year for those good sets, have tracked fairly similarly to the booster boxes. Again, just factor in your time. You're going to have to sell more of these to make up the same amount of cost as a booster box. And then sleeve boosters, these also have performed very well over the past 12 months. So if you're buying a good set like Evolving Skies or Fusion Strike, you're going to do fine. And then booster bundles are okay. They aren't performing as well as things like Elite Trainer boxes. They're barely outperforming sleeve boosters. I'd probably buy these over sleeve boosters because, again, you just have to sell less of them to get the same amount of raw dollar. out of your investment. So that's just my opinion. I would move booster bundles instead of sleeve boosters. They're also harder to tamper with. So that, once these sets get older and things get more expensive, that might be something to consider. But again, park your money in PCTBs with good promos. I'm going to have to change my investment strategy and start buying these even for mainline sets if there's a good promo. And then booster boxes that are the best in every generation are just such a no-brainer. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. Stay safe wherever you are in the world, and I'll catch you in the next one.